Mary is here at India Kitchen Congress 2015 and she is telling the audience about the art of selling. She has just concluded the workshop on the same. So, Mary, how has been your experience with the audience at India Kitchen Congress 2015?
Well, firstly, thank you. I'm really happy to be here. The audience was great. They were very responsive, they interacted, and I think that they were enlightened in a way from a different perspective. I don't train and present in the mainstream format. I don't like to talk at people. I love to teach by people getting involved and doing, because that's really how we learn. So I'm really happy with what they took away, and I think some information they'll be able to implement straight away, and some might be in the long term. But regardless, if there's implementation there and the future's brighter and there's change happening. So that's good, because they're going to evolve and improve, and their businesses are going to be better for it.
Selling is an art. So, what, in your view, are the elements of this, art of selling, particularly kitchens, so to say?
Really, the main thing I need to say is it's the art of communication and listening. And that's really all it is. It's not about designers. It's not about us putting our own views on people because of vanity or ego. It's really ascertaining and listening to customers, using the right questions through conversation. So you're more inclined to buy something from someone if they talk to you about it and they give you advice on it. But if they tell you, you're not going to listen. Just like friends, when they talk, you take your friend's opinion and information and you act on it. And sometimes you might not listen to your mother because she tells you. It's the same. So it's really the art of being human and interacting by communication and listening.
You interacted with the participants. What have been your experiences about selling techniques of theirs? What are the challenges they are facing at this moment?
I think the challenge is that they don't actually train staff correctly. There's an assumption made that designers can sell, and there's an assumption made that salespeople can design, and they can't. If they can do both, they are unstoppable, and I know that for a fact. But you can teach them to be both. But someone has to train them. So hence that's why I've developed my DeFaster training, so Design Industry Forecasting and Sales Academy, Sales Training Academy, and I'm very proud of that because people then have an opportunity and a platform to learn. So if a company can't and doesn't know how, I do, and I can help them. Yeah.
You have been training people from around the world. Every culture is different, so is art of selling. What do you think, the uniqueness of Indian art in selling? How Indian and India is different? And what would be your prescription from your experiences?
Well, I have to say that we are all different as cultures, but essentially we are all the same as humans. We want good value. We want to know that we have not been taken advantage of. We know that we have had a problem solved. So we're the same. The food is different that we make in a kitchen, but essentially the kitchen is the same. We just put it together differently. We have different needs and requirements, but the space does the same thing. You can cook, you can clean, you take care of your family. And to tell you the truth, we have Indian people in Australia, believe it or not, and it's the same. Multicultural societies, we have to do kitchens for everyone. It's the same. It's just, again, it's the art of interacting and ascertaining information to solve a problem. So I'm not sure if you've heard of the design thinking movement or practice, where it's a method of questioning, testing, failing, and then testing, and then succeeding. And so using that in this process is very, very good because it's trial and error. You're not always going to get the sale, but if you can analyse why you didn't, you're better for it next time.
You are teaching art of selling, but on the other hand it is also the buying behavior that is different. What are the behavioral patterns or studies you have noticed among the Indian customers, and what you are telling the participants how to address those concerns or those those views of theirs.
So one of the major ones that I just spoke about was online and the buying pattern changing and the fear that, oh, what do we do? That was the question. What do we do to combat the online movement? It's not new. Online is not going away. It's going to get better and bigger, and things happen faster on the internet. So the difference is that I explained to them that should embrace the technology and do it as well. So why should I try to fight you when I can work with you? And together we can actually be better for it. If you sell an online product, even if it's a small category, you'll still have a presence online. So essentially when people look for you on the internet, the phrase would be kitchens, online kitchens. You will come up in that list. So there's a chance that someone will find you. And they might think, you know what, I might go and see them. Actually, they're offering a personal service, and that's the difference. So they need to embrace and enhance their personal experience for their customers to combat the online. Yeah.
Your thoughts about the IKC, of course.
Look, IKC is a wonderful platform for businesses and also to educate people, because if people don't know, they'll just be oblivious and they'll be in blissful ignorance almost. You can't improve yourself if you don't know information and someone teaches you. So it's wonderful how IKC can bring people from around the world that are experts, and we can impart knowledge for people to become better and improve and enhance their businesses. Because there's nothing better than seeing a business grow and someone improve and have multiple outlets and be innovative and think of new ideas to do things better. That's for me anyway, but IKC can see it too, and that's why this exists. That's why they put the money in, and they do all the time and effort that is involved in doing this is not easy. And I think every year it's proven because it's bigger and better. So it's just, hats off, and it's wonderful that it's going to be even bigger and better next year. Yeah.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for speaking to us. Thank you. Over.